Okay, good morning guys and welcome to day 5 of week 9 of the Guildford City Fitness live stream. We made it end of week 9, one more in the books. Yeah, well done, thanks for everyone for joining in. And your reward for your sins is some more bean game as part of the warm-up, but it's front crawl theme, so we're going to start off with bent the iron cross and then Spider-Man lunge and rotate. 3 on each side, just change where your feet go every time.
Can my reward be that I get to go back to bed after this?
Yeah, if you want.
Yay!
I'm going to start writing next week's sessions.
Morning from Harry.
How you doing, Harry? After this, you're into Spider-Man lunge and rotate. So that's same foot, same hand. Left foot goes forward, left hand goes forward.
Morning from Manon, from Yash, and from Edith.
Manon, Yash and Edith, how are you doing?
Morning from Tom.
And Tom Doddridge. So reverse lunge, it's always opposite left, so left leg forward, right hand forward. This is the same side, just sink your hips as far forward as you can. So you're trying to pair off upper body stretch with a hip stretch.
Morning from Danny and Sophia.
How you doing, Danny and Sophia? If you're really good, unlike me, you want to try and get your forearm on the floor. So you should be able to imagine that front foot and that. Not today.
Hello from Dylan.
Hey Dylan.
I'm curious, I might give that a go later.
What, 1 hour plank?
No, hell no, I can't do more than like 2 minutes. The whole leg and elbow.
Yeah. Side to side. So make sure consistency on the leg swings. Like I always keep my foot flat, so if I feel tight it's because of the muscles that I'm trying to stretch. So if I almost cheated and went on if I go tiptoe, I can almost get it over my head, which is, you know, that's fine, but we're more interested in how your hamstrings feel.
Morning from Hannah and hello from Kira.
How you doing, girls? Leg swings done, and then it is scat press.
Good morning from Vanessa.
From Vanessa, how are you? Where I left off, that was my... No.
Okay.
Taylor. Okay, push your hands to the floor.
Morning from Charlie.
How you doing, Charlie? So squeeze all the muscles on the front of your body and stretch the ones on the back. And then go IYTW. So grab a cushion. You can do it on your back, but do it on your front with your face down.
So tired today, guys. Sorry if you keep hearing me yawn.
It's 2 seconds out. So you start earning range of motion. I always like the idea of renting versus owning on this. Everyone won't get it, but if you get good and do it slowly, you'll be able to just go into it whenever you want. And then vertical jumps, so separate them as much as you want. You don't have to bounce.
Good morning from Morgan and Phoebe.
Morgan and Phoebe. Happy Friday. And split, because why not? Bean game. So, 10 seconds, just to change gears. Let us know what you want to see.
Remember, it's only the first 2 comments.
First 2 comments and you get 1 super bean. That's it. 1 super bean per person. So 3, 2, 1.
Per person
Go.
or per round?
Per person. I don't really like going super bean and then doing it in the second round. What's the point? We may as well, I said we may as well just
I
do
meant, so could 5 people just...
8 bean, string bean. Oh, per round. Yeah.
Yeah. Morning from Eleanor.
Broad bean.
And, oh, that's going to be the next thing.
Broad bean.
Here you go, Georgian the Psychic. You know that you typed broad bean. Baked bean.
Baked bean. Rudder bean. Jumping bean. Jumping bean. Broad bean. Baked bean, string bean, broad bean. And stop. 10 seconds off.
I've got string, baked, jumping, string. So string and baked would be the first
2,
two.
1, go. String to baked.
Runner string.
Okay, broad, baked, broad, try and go in one movement, baked, broad, don't fall forward, runner, string, jumping,
Baked bean, runner bean.
jumping, string, jumping, baked, jumping, string.
We've got a few good ones that are more than 2.
Relax.
Morning from Nancy.
Oh, how you doing, Nancy? Upper body strength stuff. Except that's Wednesday, you've already done. Friday, static core. Straight arm plank. So 22 and a bit seconds each side. Hollow hold and V leg lower. And then you've got lower body strength in part 2. That's my favourite. Okay, grab a drink. Doesn't matter which side you start on. We're going to go straight arm plank in 3, 2, 1, go.
Morning to you both from Zach.
How you doing today, Zach? So keep your hips flat. Cross your feet. Makes it harder if you go feet stacked up on top. Switch sides. Other arm doesn't really matter so much, but I normally just say reach it for the ceiling so you've got some sort of spatial awareness. Okay, and then stop. Into hollow hold and then V leg lower. All the core supersets today. 2, 1, go. So lower back on the floor, shoulders up. If you can't hold that overhead position, reach. So instead of having your hands by your side, imagine you're trying to touch your toes with your hands facing upwards. So relax your neck. Pull your toes towards your head. Last 15 seconds. Just if you pull down, it keeps everything condensed.
Morning from Grace. Sorry, I'm a bit late, just got back from a run.
How you doing, Grace? It must be raining where you are. It's very wet outside ours. And V leg lowers in 2, 1, go. So keep your lower back on the floor. Change the width. The wider you go away, the more you're going to feel that in your sides. And then come down the middle to finish each rep. I keep meaning to change it to W leg lowers, but like everyone knows what I mean. Okay. Last little bit. Last 5 seconds. And relax. 20 seconds off. And you're back to start on straight arm plank. Decide which side you want to start on. And we'll go in 3, 2, 1, go. So just check your hand is under your shoulders, that you're pushing down through the floor and then lifting your hips up, like someone's pulling on your t-shirt. And keep your other shoulder on top of the, or keep your shoulders stacked neatly on top of each other. And then switch sides to your side on position. You should be able to fit in a very narrow box. Okay, and relax. Okay, then hold. 3, 2, 1, go. So I'm going to dissect mine into 10-second bursts, 5 seconds off, and then 10 on. So at least you know it's consistent and you're building time. Stop. You might do less time total, but you've got 3 solid 10 seconds. You've built up how long you work for per effort. Relax. And then V-leg lower to finish off round 2. In 3, 2, 1, go. Just make sure that when you pull your feet up, you don't do it too fast and end up rounding your back. So I'll do it side on with my legs on the camera. If you do it too quick, sometimes you'll like jerk your stomach to lift it. You want to pull, so if you put your hands below your belly button, imagine that those muscles are dragging your feet up from the ground. Oh, doors in the way. Okay, last 10 seconds. Try keeping it narrow as well. More lower back control and relax. Another 20 seconds off. And then you're going to have one more round to go for part 1. So straight on plank, ready to go. In 3, 2, 1, go.
Is that for my benefit?
Mm-hmm. Everyone's sleepy beans today.
Yeah. I may have fallen asleep behind the camera just then, guys. Terrible. Fire me.
Normal bean banter for you. Okay, and switch. The 20 per side. Start trying to stack your feet. So if you want to progress it more. Feet on top, whoa. Start shaking everywhere. 2, 1, relax. Just maybe build it up 5-10 seconds at a time. Which means your shoulder muscles have to work much harder on keeping you upright. Hollow hold in 2, 1, go.
Morning from Ella and Jack. Sorry we're late. We also just got back from a run.
How you doing, Ella and Jack? No, wrong one. Hollow hold. Stay still for 45 seconds. So you're going to stop, you've got another 20 seconds to go. So imagine you're pulling your toes towards your head, you're pulling your fingers down towards your feet, you're curling your shoulders forward, so everything from your hip to your shoulder is very tight, relax. So you create a lot of stability all through here. And then V-leg lowers to finish off. In 2, 1, go. So slow leg movements. If you start to tire out, do less reps, but go a lot slower. And think about all the muscles below your belly button. So find that and just everything around there to keep it controlled. Last 10 seconds. Stop. That's it. Part 1 done. Part 2, you're going to need a wall to sit on, a chair for squatting, and then some jumps. So you're always jumping into the weekend. And your 1 minute break from halfway through. Just remember what I say it every week, because I start cheating myself, that every jump has to be as high as it can be, no matter how tired you get. So that might mean on round 1 you get 5 on each leg where you jump really high, and then round 3 you might do 3 jumps. You get less and less, but the better you work at it, the more you'll be able to do on the back end. So just keep thinking about when you're tired at the back end of a race, start losing distance off the wall, you're trying to maintain that ability to push through your legs when you're tired. Wall sits in 3, 2, 1, go. So come up with whatever creative games you have to keep you distracted, so you can maintain it. If your feet start to slip, just let them go forward a tiny bit, so you can find some stability. Okay, nice big deep breaths, such a help with that lactate clearance. Last couple of seconds, and stop. 10 seconds off into split squats. Remember, a little science lesson, it's hydrogen that makes it burn, and then your body uses lactic acid to try and remove it. 2, 1, go. So you're going to go 20 seconds on each leg. Switch sides. So squatting with the other leg. Just make sure your cushion doesn't slip. Stay upright. Pause at the bottom. Drive your front foot through the floor. Relax. Into split jumps. Ready to go in 2, 1, go. Try and keep you're always going to be thinking about moving time off the blocks. So try and get from the floor to the air as quick as you can every time. Last 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1, go. When I go, I mean stop. A 20-second break. Now runners, if you start finding that the jumps are causing you problems, just go for regular jumps, so don't do splits. Back to the wall sits in 2, 1, go. What would be really cool is if you could rig up some sort of skateboard rubber band system. So I don't know if you did it to swimmers, but a researcher I follow set something up where you lie on a skateboard and then they push off the wall. So it's almost like when you push off the wall in the water, but also you don't have to fight gravity. You can go really far, but then it pulls you back. Okay, last couple of seconds. And relax into your split jumps. No, don't do split jumps, do split squats. So feet in position, 3, 2, 1, go. Big deep breaths, and then swap sides. Make sure your back foot's happy with where it is. Front on position, your knees should be under your hips, and then pointing directly forward. It's quite handy. I've got the TV for reflection. Okay, and then stop. So into round 2, split jumps. If you're starting to get tired, just go for normal jumps. Maintain that height in 3, 2, 1, go. And control the landing. If you want, you can do pause jumps like you normally do. And compare them, some people prefer a bounce. Keep it consistent. Aim for the ceiling, 10 seconds left. Make sure you control your feet when you land. Relax. So one more 20-second rest. One more round to finish off your bodyweight training for the week. 10 seconds left. One more load of wall sit. Stay strong. Commit to the set. 3, 2, 1, go. Big deep breaths. Hope you start resynthesizing energy so you can keep going. Keep your feet pushed into the ground. So this should be the hardest part of the set in my opinion. Got another 10 seconds to go. Do a really solid job. Last few seconds, and relax. And set yourself into split squats. And then go in 2, 1, let's do it. So the more you think about leaning backwards, the more you're going to stretch that back hip. The more you think about pushing your foot through the floor, the more help you're going to get from that muscle on the side of your knee. Switch legs. So make sure you control yourself down. When you get tired, it's tempting just to fall down and go up, but you get a lot stronger, a lot faster if you can stop yourself from falling. Relax. Okay, last bit of the session, last bit of the week. For those that have done their runs already, just keep that jump height. In 2, 1, go. If you're using your arms, start in a streamline, low to the ground, and then reverse it and go the other way. Push your toes down as hard as you can. Almost there. And then relax. So that's the week done. Go on stretching today instead of foam rolling. If you have got a foam roller and you prefer foam rolling, I'd probably recommend that more for quads after you've done lots of jumping work. Because it'll help you recover from the jumping stuff you just did. If you don't have a foam roller, go static stretching. So knee on the cushion. Like this. Get as close to the wall as you can. In 2, 1, go. Demi missed the whole session. Bless her. Just in case people are saying goodbye. If you have to shoot off for school now, I hope you have a really good day. Just make sure you're reviewing the cool down stuff if you need to.
Pruness says that was tough.
It doesn't get any easier, does it, Pruness? Because I know the stronger you get, this is something I think a lot of people struggle with. You think the more time you put into training, like the easier it will become. But the stronger you get, the more effort you can put into each rep. So you actually end up making it harder. Okay, so from here, guys, just put your front foot forward a bit more. And then sink forward. Keep your back straight.
Thank you both for an amazing week from the non. Thank you both for a great session. Is there a session on Monday still? Yes, there is.
Yes.
Thank you, Jordan. Did you have your quiz? We didn't end up doing a quiz. We did a game night with them.
It was called, yeah, Alan did like Psych Up? Psych Up? Psych, yeah. It was on the App Store. Where it's kind of...
Like it will ask you a question. So if you've got you and like your family or your friends on it, it will say like, what would the song be that Jordan would walk down on a talk show to? Things
or
like that.
if, yeah, whoever's in the game, like switch to other quad, other hamstring, yeah, it'll say like, what would so-and-so's self-help book be called?
Yeah.
Just really silly things, and then you just make it up, and then everybody votes, so it keeps everyone's name hidden, and you just pick the answer you think is the funniest.
Yeah, it was good. Is there land training next week?
Yes, there is. So yeah, we only have breaks on Christmas bank holidays and Easter bank holidays. So we'll still be here on Monday morning.
Thank you guys so much for this awesome session. It was tiring, but good, from Danny and Sophia.
I'm glad you think so, Danny and Sophia. Have a really good weekend. Enjoy your day at school. Got one more to go. And then hamstrings, so same thing, sink your foot, so your heel, if you look at the camera, my heel's now in front, it was here, it's now in front, just keep your back straight. If I do that, I don't feel any stretching. Keep it nice and tall, and it feels that someone's pulling the hamstring from both hands. You can put your heel at the side, so that's no hip, all the hamstring. And then stop. But the main thing is that I'm not fighting for stability. So if I normally say put your heel up, but if I'm wobbling all over the place, I'm not thinking about stretching. And hip. So remember, you can do iron cross for hips as well. What we do, this is activation and lower back mobility, but for this, it's really weird last time I did it. If you look at how close to the floor my knee gets, it's improved a lot. Keep your shoulders down. That's a good measure of how mobile you are at your hips and lower back. So some people can just go, ugh. Some of the younger girls in Steve's squad, a lot of the girls in Matt's squad, their knees just hit the floor and then they say, I don't feel this. So you can use your hand to help encourage your knee to the floor and pull it up towards you, and you'll feel it more on your back. When you switch sides, you might find that your knee is a different height. So when I did it earlier, I was like this with no help. And then on this side, it was way higher, like that. So you might not feel it. If you don't feel it, even with help, you might have to foam roll or do something more extreme. So if this doesn't work, you can always do the standing one, like this. It just might mean that you're so tight that you need to do a bit more work on it. Especially if you're running. If you find that one side feels tighter than the other, it could be the way that you're running, the way that your body's just creating that movement. Just takes a bit more attention so you can figure it out. Doesn't mean it's a bad thing, it's just worth knowing. Then you got lat stretch. So, on your cushion, hands to the right, hips to the right. And then just make small circles with your elbow. And your shoulder. And it'll hopefully start to feel like it's unwinding. I think hopefully, switch sides, everyone's realised from doing these videos for a while now, the more movement you can create naturally, the more range of motion you'll get. If you just kind of separate the muscles and then try and like torture rack them, you're just going to get more resistance. Whereas I said it earlier, you're starting to earn range instead of rent it. So the more you can do these things after you're tired, the more mobility you'll keep. So when we talk about stretching, making you feel, feeling tight, when you do a static stretch, it doesn't actually change the length of your muscle. So you might have, the more you do this work, you might have days where you feel really tight, but you'll hit all your positions. Streamline will still be easy to achieve, it'll just feel tight. Just remember those things, don't forget them. Chest stretch. You mess around. So arm overhead. Focus on breathing. If you feel it around the back of your shoulder, just relax for a second and then ease in gently. I'm not sure the weather's going to be like. Obviously we're trying to play it safe with bank holiday plans, but if you are, maybe you're planning on having a barbecue in your house with your family, let us know what you're going to get up to.
Hopefully in the garden, not in the house.
Yeah, I meant like household, but yeah, don't be doing that. Maybe they got a George Foreman, you don't know.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, my family went through a phase of that when I was younger. Like everything was George Foreman. Deep breaths, sink your hips onto your feet. So for me, if I sit back too far in that, it just feels like my shoulder blade's starting to stretch a bit more instead of my chest. So I just base it on that. These are just guidelines.
Oh, Pip's awake.
Pip's awake?
Mm-hmm.
Where? Oh my gosh, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Found a hamster. Yeah, sorry, I'm going to drag this out because I can. You've done your cool down and your stretching. So today's challenge is going to be mobility focused. So I told the people in the other video that Swim England have put some really cool examples of yoga bits you can implement into your cool downs and etc. I'm very careful with myself to not talk about yoga and Pilates because I'm an S&C coach. I can help you mobilize and stretch and create movements that aren't painful and improve movements, but I'm not qualified. But there's some other aquatic athletes that are just going through some examples on their YouTube channel. So if you want to have a look at that to make the most of your challenge time, then you definitely can. I'd strongly recommend it. Other than that, you've got a Saturday challenge as well. You hold that.
We've got thank you from Edith, thank you Jordan for an amazing session from Morgan and Phoebe.
Okay, have a good one, Morgan and Phoebe.
Thank you Jordan from Harry.
See you later, Harry. Support, so flexibility today, let us know your results. Ask me for questions if you want specifics, I can send them to you. And then tomorrow you've got your 10 minutes or 9 minutes, 8 double dead bugs, 100-meter run and 8 sit to stand. Yeah, I think it's short of a count, yeah. But it's just more coherent if I just read the one I've got in front of me. And that'll do.
Thank you very much for a great session from Pranas.
I'll show it. Okay, we'll sign off on Pip.
Okay.
Okay, again, keep your comments coming in. Let us know how you got on. If you need to know anything at all, I'm always going to be here to help you out.
Thank you.
Thank you from Dylan. Have a great day, Dylan. Prana's hope you have a really good weekend as well. And everyone at Guildford City wishes you all an amazing bank holiday weekend too. So we will see you next week. Goodbye.